Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Testing, testing. All of my settings have changed. Everything has changed. Hopefully I still sound okay.
Yes, we've skipped over the technical setup steps for you guys. Lots of complex technical maneuvers were taking place, so we just cut those right out.
Yes. Long story short, I have all of the recording equipment is now the same, but I have new recording equipment that is now living at a dedicated recording desk so that I don't have to keep moving stuff around because you know what, Steven? You've done it, right? You know, one of the things that intentionally or unintentionally, you got me into music in an electronic sense, and you made me do this.
The catalog has grown.
Yes. I'm just okay, cool. I finally decided that I don't want to sit hunched over a tiny little laptop rolling cart with my keyboard off to the side and having to move my audio interface every time I want to do the podcast. I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to get a recording desk and equipment and finally have a setup that's dedicated to making music, which has been nice.
There you go. Yeah.
It's very nice. And also it's now out of the way enough. It's funny because it's way bigger than what I had before and way more gigantic and whatever. But because it's all against the wall and I can just move my chair out of the way instead of the way it was where it was kind of L-shaped, I have room for VR again.
Nice. Well, there you go.
Yeah. I don't have to move shit around anymore. So I got back into VR a little bit semi recently, and realized the last time I quit VR for a really long time that I get motion sick real bad.
Oh damn, that sucks.
Yeah, it's just I don't have your iron stomach with regards to
I guess, or something like that, or a terrible sense of balance.
I don't know. I mean, you're incredible.
My sense of balance is so bad that it just doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't get. I mean, I could stay in there forever if you gave me a harness or something.
Just to suspend you in the air.
Yes, exactly. Like a feeding tube. I had no problem.
Oh man, you were already ready to be a pod person.
Yeah, I am ready to be a pod person.
I'd be in the pod, getting motion sick from the spaceship flying through space while I'm in my pod, and you're just over here reading Harry Potter and.
One can hope.
Jesus Murphy. But no, so pursuant to the whole get a nicer music setup, I finally graduated from my Yamaha keyboard from 25 years ago that I've just been using as my MIDI controller and bought an actual proper MIDI controller. So
has it changed the game?
Well, okay, so here's the thing, right? It's got wiggly keys, which sounds like it's a problem, but it's not. So I bought, for those that are in the know on this, I bought myself an Osmos Expressive E, which is a, what is it called? It's a MIDI polyphonic expression controller, which is a fancy word for it can do stuff more than just hit the key and note come out. You know Dream Theater, right? The keyboard is for Dream Theater. He has that one thing that he uses all the time, but he uses it a shit ton on Octavarium. It's the big I don't know if you've ever seen a picture of it or ever seen him playing it, but it's a red and black it almost looks like fabric, because I think it actually is fabric. But he plays the notes by pressing down on it and gliding across them and stuff, and it's what makes all those cool sounds in Octavarium. I don't know if you're familiar with this at all.
I mean, I definitely listened to Octavarium.
I know you've listened to Octavarium. So
I'm not familiar with this.
So here, let me send you a picture of this. But I had heard about this a million years ago and thought it was the coolest thing that was going, because it's there's different there's different levels of you press down harder and you get different noises. You go up or down physically on the key bed or the fabric bed, as it were, and it gives you different noises. But here, let me find the picture that I want to send you. Here we go. So this is the Hawken Continuum. Okay, this is one of the first big MPE controllers, and the whole contention with MPE, right?
Continuous fingerboard.
Yes. The whole contention is you have additional axes of movement, right? So like you have, regular keys, like you press a key and you have, how hard you pressed it. And some of them have something called aftertouch where like as you let go of it, like instead of just releasing the note, like it fades the note out. And a lot of controllers have that functionality, and that was like the extent of it for the longest time. But then now there's also like an X and Y and a Z component to it, where it's like if I go higher, I can assign certain MIDI parameters to being higher on the fabric bit and lower on the fabric bit, or I can press down harder or lighter instead of like hitting like slowly pressing down to like fade in, fade out. And it's MIDI polyphonic expression because each individual MIDI note gets its own expression channel, right? So like normally on a keyboard, whatever like stuff you're doing with like the wheels on the side, like the pitch wheel or the modulation wheel, affects everything, right? Like if you play a chord and you pitch bend it, you pitch bend all of those notes the same amount. The whole deal with MPE, MIDI polyphonic expression, is that I can pitch bend one note while leaving the other notes the same, or I can do something like I can increase or decrease a filter on one note without changing the other notes. And so it's just a whole bunch of, giving you more options for playing stuff. All of that to say, right? All of that to say,
Yeah.
I bought something called the Osmos, which has wiggly keys, and it allows me, and it is in that category of MPE controllers. And what you could do is when you play the note, you can wiggle the key back and forth, and it does vibrato. Like it does like the pitch vibrato and stuff. And so it finally solves the problem that I've had for as a guitar player, for every single piano I've ever played, where I play the note and then I just like instinctually wiggle my finger to get vibrato, but that obviously doesn't do anything on a piano because that's not how pianos work. But my God, has that been an instinct for my entire life, like since starting playing guitar. And so now it finally does something, and it's amazing.
I'm happy for you.
I'm glad. And it also has other shit. Like you can, it's got like there's like a soft stop on it, which is like the traditional like end of the note. And then it has like almost like it's like a little like a cushion underneath it where you can press a little bit harder and you can get more like different noises and stuff. So anyway, it's really fucking cool. It's fucking cool. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. It allows you to do like, I could play like guitar stuff on the keyboard. So if I have like a guitar synth, like I can do those like vibratos on like the individual notes and stuff, and I can do all sorts of swells and cool stuff. It makes playing string instruments sound really cool. It makes playing wind instruments sound really cool. So it's neat as fuck. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I did make a track, which we'll listen to later, that incorporates some of it. But right now I haven't made too much. I've just mostly been dicking around with it because it's just way too much fun. But
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry. That was just giant fucking just dump of shit.
Yeah. Bought a cool piano.
I bought it. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Very impressive. I'm sure I'll enjoy listening to it later.
That's such a deflatorry comment. Just like, oh yeah, that's cool. You bought a cool piano.
You got a cool piano. Yeah, nice.
God damn it. Oh shit. Okay. What have you been up to?
Not much. I basically finished Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Oh, okay.
That was
and
good.
Did it meet your expectations? I know you were enjoying it last time.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I'm saving the last few missions for hardcore when that comes out in 6 months. So
nice.
Just gonna wait on that. Other than that, same old. What? I finally watched The Substance.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, you haven't seen it either?
No, I'm aware of it. It's got Margaret Qualley in it, right? That's right. Is that a thing?
Yes, I guess that. Yes, I do remember that name appearing in the credits. I guess that must be the younger female actress.
Probably.
It was good.
Because who's in it? It's Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley. Yeah. The younger female actress. Correct. Sue. Yes. So it was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was It definitely felt like a movie that was kind of doing like an amalgamation of all like the greatest body horror movies, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I understood it to be some type of like, I mean, I guess maybe it is, but I understood it to be some kind of like future drug, but I guess that is literally what it is. But then there's,
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Then the literal next sentence in the Wikipedia article is noted for its satirical elements and grotesque, hyper-realistic imagery. So, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I see. Yeah, satirical. Yeah. It's kind of satirical.
Okay.
I would say, well, it does that thing that like anime sometimes does where it satirizes it by doing it.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's kind of a satire. It also kind of just is that thing, though.
Would you call it Cronenbergy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Yeah, I had heard about it a lot. I kind of just like assumed it was like in the white noise of, whatever, okay, so it is actually good. Interesting. I have to check that out. Yeah, I am so fucking I'm trash with movies, man. Like there's so many movies that like I need to watch. I mean, like all those A24 movies or whatever. Like I don't think I've seen a single one of those.
And it's like that's a 6-month-old movie. Like I'm behind on that. Oh,
if you're behind, I mean, I'm not even in the rear view mirror. Like I'm not participating in society whatsoever. It's bad. It's real bad.
Did you watch Severance season 2? Have you even seen season 1?
I have not seen Severance whatsoever. It's on the list. I will watch it. I know that it's good. I will move it closer to the top of the list soon-ish. I mean, in the same way that, you made me watch the other one, the one about the terrible rich people.
Oh yeah, Succession,
the other S show that you needed me to watch. Yeah, I will at a certain point move it higher up on the list than it currently is and actually watch it because I know that it's good and everybody's talking about it. I mean, I still haven't watched fucking what is it? The Japanese one that everybody liked that you watched that I can't remember the name of.
Squid Game?
No. That's Korean.
That's Korean.
The one about Japan that everybody watched super recently about samurais and stuff.
Oh yeah, Shogun.
The other S show.
A lot of S shows. I mean, let's be fair. S is a pretty great letter.
Look, in my top 24 letters, it's certainly in the top half. At the very least.
Severance, Shogun, Succession. It's all just wrapped up in there.
I don't know why I'm doing Harry Potter references today. I don't know why that's the thing, but it's
Slytherin. Yeah, also great. Yeah,
also
very
great.
Cool look. Yeah,
fantastic house.
Yeah, just real great. Let's see here. I finished Gundam 83 finally.
Oh, Stardust Memory. Yeah. Right. Have you okay? So I know the next podcast or the last podcast rather hasn't come out yet, but so nobody has told your. Is it Conrad?
No. Yeah, Conrad. Yeah.
Okay, so he's not yet aware that I'm highly disappointed in his choices.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, not yet.
So how was Stardust Memory? Did it was it worth it?
It was good. Yeah, it was good. It was very it felt different, I feel like, than other Gundam animes I've watched.
Okay. In what way?
I mean, they kind of lost. Like the main character just loses the whole time and like at the end too.
Oh, okay.
So that was interesting. Like he's not a good pilot like compared to like the main guy.
Oh, okay, interesting. So lost in that way, because I was gonna say like that feels a little similar to Zeta in the sense of like at the end it all just like goes to shit, but like whatever his face is a good pilot. You've watched Zeta now, right?
Nope, I don't think so.
I don't know what order these things go in then. Clearly, I thought that Zeta was like. I think
next. Zeta might be the next thing we're watching.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, because it's 4 years after the event of Stardust Memory.
Oh, okay. So I just skipped over Stardust Memory. That's the problem. See, okay, because people basically were like, I think because I was watching it in essentially chronological, like from like real life chronological order, whereas I think Stardust Memory was obviously made quite a bit after Zeta and Double Zeta.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right. I'll have to give Stardust Memory a try. It wasn't really like, I think it was on the list, but it wasn't necessarily one that was like super high up on like the list of ones to watch.
Yeah.
But
it's like, yeah, I had to refresh my memory real quick. It's like, yes, the bad guys do succeed in the end. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like they drop another colony.
Jeez.
On Earth, and it's like the main character is just like, yep, I failed to stop them doing that. Like I had a chance there, and like, oops, I'm just not good enough.
Oopsie poopsie.
I'm gonna go back to my life now.
It's like, well, I tried.
Yeah, So it was good though. I like that. Like, don't make me don't let that seem like a negative.
Oh no. I like it when it's sad and trash. Like everything, not trash. Like when everything is trash at the end. Like that's very good Gundam for me. Like when at the end of the Gundam, you're like, you just feel like your soul has been sucked out of your body. You're like, that was a good one.
Yeah. So that was good. Wheel of Time season 3 is coming out now.
Yes, I am excited. Have you watched any of it yet? Or are you waiting for it to come out?
Nope. It's actually funny. As I was starting this podcast, one of my roommates was like, you want to watch Wheel of Time? And it's like, no, sorry. Too late.
You had your chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to all come out. I'm not.
No, I will watch it as it comes out. I'll let you know.
Okay.
I mean, season 2 is good though, so.
I mean, as long as they don't fuck it up, like, I really enjoyed season 1 and 2. I see no reason why they can't continue that trend, but I've said that about a lot of TV shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who knows? Yeah,
who knows? Well, speaking of television, so I watched Alice in Borderland. I don't know if you've watched that at all.
I tried watching the first episode. It didn't really grab me, but I know about it.
Yeah, I feel like the first few episodes are not so great. I was actually like the first few, I was like, is this actually worth watching? But people really liked the second season a lot, and so I was like, okay, I'll stick with it. And it does get better. I actually enjoyed it. I mean, like, I like death game shows and animes, so like for me, even if it kind of sucked, like I was gonna watch it, but like it ended up not sucking very much. So Alice in Borderland, it was great. I need more death game recommendations, honestly. Like I feel like I've got the itch right now.
I mean, you've seen Battle Royale, obviously.
And I mean, you know, you had mentioned to me about like, what is it, like Kaji and the other one, pointy nose.
Well, if you like Alice in Borderland, you would probably like Mira Nikki. I think that's what it's called.
Okay,
if I'm remembering correct. Future Diary, yeah, that's the right one, right? Yeah, you would like it. It's a death game to become God.
Ooh, I think this is actually on my list. So, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's
cool.
a pretty famous
this is
one,
good.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
I've never actually finished it, so I can't tell you if it's good or not. I can tell you that it comes highly recommended.
Okay. I'll probably like it then. Even if it's only somewhat good, I imagine I will probably enjoy it. But okay, Mirai Nikki. Okay, got it. Yeah, because you said like Mirror Nikki, and I was just like, I didn't, and then you said Future Diary. I was like, oh, you just said it in Japanese. Okay, got it.
No, what you said, it sounds more right.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, I've never said it out loud to other people before.
It's okay. Oh, shit. And then we watched Kakegurui. It's the one where it's the school that's entirely based around gambling.
Oh, the compulsive gambler one. Yeah.
Yeah,
that one's good.
It's good. It's also kind of like, I mean, it's hen as fuck, man. Jesus Christ. But
yeah,
like,
I mean, yes.
But we thoroughly enjoyed. We watched both seasons and the prequel season as well. So like, you know.
Yeah, no, it's good. I like the first season. I don't think I've seen the other seasons though.
Season 2 is great. I mean, like, I feel like season 2 they toned it down a little bit. And I feel like the best one is like the prequel anime one, because like they've turned like the hen way the fuck down, and also like she's not quite as like infallible as like the other, whatever her main I can never remember characters in these shows, but like the main girl in like the normal one, because like she's just like, she just always wins, so it's like, okay, whatever. But like this other girl, like there's actual, like, it feels like there's more stakes because like she's not completely and totally infallible, so I do like that.
Is that the one that has that's the pink-haired support character, right? That does like the rap?
No, I don't think so.
No, that's a different anime. Okay, I've seen so many.
Some of them start to blend together after a time. So
Chika Fujiwara. What is she from? She's not from that? Oh no, she's from the one where it's two people flirting without ever wanting to date each other.
Yeah, Kaguya-sama. Yeah.
Kaguya-sama, thank you, sorry.
Yeah. Which is a great fucking show. I mean,
which is a great fucking show.
Yes. Then I also finally got around to playing Way the Samurai 3.
Oh, nice.
Yes. It's good. I would pick it up. Like,
oh, okay.
If it's still $3, I think it's worthwhile. Because it has a similar structure to Way the Samurai 1. So like the difference between, because like I was always like worried it was just going to be too long and it was going to drag out, because it's like, I mean, those games like supposed to live on their replayability, and if you have like a 10-hour campaign, it's like, I'm going to play this once, you know. Whereas this one, you can play it as long as you want, because the story doesn't advance until you like go to the locations where like things are happening. So you can like basically pause like the story at almost any point by just not going to certain locations indefinitely, which is kind of nice. So it's like, you know, I mean, there isn't that same kind of sense of like urgency, like I gotta get here and go here. It's like, I need to do this on the dawn of this day, and then like that's kind of gone. But like, I'm actually kind of okay with that. And also you can save basically anywhere. Like there's like save guys just like littered all throughout the area. So it's like Way of the Samurai 1, but like for like a dad who like needs to be able to leave at a moment's notice.
That's there. Yeah, that must be nice. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So, but I forgot how fucking hard Way of the Samurai is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on easy.
Yeah, you start on easy.
And I accidentally stumbled onto like, I think the critical path, because like I feel like I'm fighting the last boss of the game, and I'm also getting like all the good story elements. But he's hard. He's really, really hard, and I can't beat him because I have not upgraded my sword enough. So I think I'm gonna have to cut that. I tried like a few times, but I think I'm gonna have to just like chalk that one up to a loss, die, and then like upgrade my sword a bunch. And that's, oh god, that's the other thing. You don't lose your sword if you die.
What?
Yeah, so it's like it's very low stakes in that regard.
That's insane. Oh, it's
yeah.
amazing. Well, so then, yeah, you just need to do like sword upgrade runs.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably going to end up doing. I'm probably just going to do sword upgrade runs and then just run through the exact same story beats and actually be able to beat the game, because it's like I'm at the ending. I know that like this is the end, and I'm just like, and I can't beat it. So even on easy. So yeah. But yeah, so in that regard, it's like, it has like all of the quality of life that I like kind of really wish Way of the Samurai had, but like all of the like, you can beat the game in 2 hours, you know, that Way of the Samurai had. So it's like, it's actually kind of a really good balance. And you know, it mostly runs fine for a janky PC port. It's okay. It's fine. So yeah, for $3, I think it's worth picking up.
Have you ever thought about playing like Ghost of Tsushima or anything?
I thought about it. I mean, it's not really the same thing, you know? Like,
is it not?
No, Ghost of Tsushima is more like fucking. Well, I mean, okay, I guess what do you mean? Like from a combat perspective, maybe. I'm more talking,
from a combat perspective, yeah.
I'm more talking from like a story perspective.
Sure, it doesn't have that same like.
Yeah, I mean, for me that was the contention with Way of the Samurai, was like, it was like playing a movie, and then you could play it over and over again and get a different movie every time. Like, because I mean, like Way of the Samurai 3 is like 37 endings or some ridiculous shit like that, like by making little changes to what you're doing. Like, and I like that. I think that that's a neat concept of like, beat a game in 2 hours, get a movie, beat the game in another 2 hours, get a completely different movie.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, no, Ghost of Tsushima is on my list. I've heard it's good, but it's more like the better version of Assassin's Creed Shadows than it is like anything compared to fucking Way of the Samurai.
Yeah, you're keyed into the Assassin's Creed Shadow. I don't even call it drama, just like the usual internet stuff.
The disappointment with regards to how it's just not really that great. Yeah.
Who's disappointed? No one should be disappointed with Assassin's Creed. They've been delivering the same game for like
so fucking
20 years.
Oh,
like, how long have they been making the same game over and over again?
Do you still watch like any of like I mean, they're not Zero Punctuation anymore, but like the Zero Punctuation reviews?
No.
Okay. I mean, you made the exact same point that he made. He's like, am I disappointed? It's like, he's like, am I surprised? No. Fucking obviously, it's like this was exactly what I expected. I was just fucking hoping for something better than this, you know? So true.
They got me with the Greek one, and never again.
Yeah,
that was the last time I'll ever buy one.
I'm tempted to go and play like Black Flag, because I've heard that is actually good, because I heard that like the ship bits are really fun. But like that would be the only one I would be tempted to go and play. All the rest of them, I'm like, fuck, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't need to play this. Like, this is the same fucking stupid game they've been making forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. What else? Oh, so I finished Mort, the Discworld book.
Oh, nice. Yeah, what'd you think?
It's fucking great, dude. I mean, like, you know, the ones that he's got now where like they're like more story focused have been some of my favorite. And I gotta say, like, and I don't know if like you feel the same way about this, but like I really like the way that Discworld approaches magic.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Like the whole idea of like, because I'm reading Equal Rights right now, which is like obviously more of a magic focused one, but like I like the whole concept in Discworld of like basically magic is just like if you can imagine it and really like believe that you are like, you know, imagining this thing, then like you can do it. And like it's all of your magical ability is essentially chalked up to like how much do you really believe in what you're saying.
It's full soft magic.
Yeah. And it's like, honestly, it's one of the coolest magic systems of just like, you know, it's like, I can just imagine a D&D campaign. It's like, roll to see how much you really believe in yourself. Do you believe in the power of friendship? Because otherwise you're not going to be able to cast magic missile.
Fear is the mind killer.
It's very true.
It's all Dune.
Dude, speaking of fucking movies that I haven't watched, I still haven't watched Dune Part 2. I need to get around to that.
You do.
I know. Dude, I'm the worst. I'm so bad with movies now. Because it's like, there's so much TV that like it makes it hard for me to like watch a movie. I'm just like, but I could watch a whole show. Why would I watch a movie? It's only just like a little tiny bit. Like I could just like, I need more of my time absorbed by this screen.
Yeah, Dune 2 is really good. You should definitely watch it.
It's on the
You
list.
would like it a lot. You would like it a lot.
I'm sure that I would. It's going to happen. It's going to happen soon. It'll happen soon. I just got to get around to it.
I love, but speaking of more, I love all books that have death as a character.
Oh God. Yeah.
Discworld's death is really good. I also like, who is it? Like, I always want to say it's Piers Morgan, but that's the fucking broadcaster.
It's not, you're not talking about, like death.
Piers Anthony. There we go.
Oh, okay. I wasn't going to get that.
No, Piers Anthony does a great series called the Incarnation series, I think. Yeah, Incarnations of Immortality.
Okay.
And it's very similar to the Discworld approach to that kind of thing. It's a set of series of books, and one of them is about death. They're all about like a different aspect, and that's also really good. Same sort of principle of like getting replaced, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. I love that part. Yeah. Of like Mort slowly becoming death. It's just like, it's like, oops.
So I assume this must be, when did Mort come out?
Probably a long fucking time ago. But I mean, although that being said, this publication, 1983. Yeah. Mort was afterwards. Mort was 1987.
So this is actually, wow. This is actually this. Hell yeah.
There you go. Yeah. I wonder to what degree it was like.
Then you should definitely read On a Pale Horse.
Okay.
100%. Yeah, because it's really good.
All right.
I guess maybe it inspired Mort, actually.
You know, I mean, considering the timing, it's...
Yeah, I always thought it was the other way around.
I always just assumed that, like, all the Discworld books are the oldest fucking things of all time. Because they are pretty old, so...
They are very old.
Oh, shit. I have to follow up on this. So last time we talked, I had asked you about one of the teas that I'd sent you. And you had accidentally drank it. And now I'm curious to know if you have since gone back and intentionally consumed it with a clear mind.
No, unfortunately, I was going to make tea specifically for that purpose today. But you were too fast.
I'm sorry.
For me.
God
it's
damn
like
it.
I got out of the bath and I looked at Discord and it was like, oh, okay. I just forgot to boil water and etc. So if you give me 5 minutes, though, on our break...
Oh, yeah. There you go. Then we can have a live tea review in the middle of everything else.
Yeah, right before we talk about music.
Yes, which we will do in just a moment. But I have, before we do that, so I got a couple things. First of all, I do have one song I do want to throw your way. But then I have to make some addendums and also some announcements. So first of all, last podcast, I was talking about, you know, punk bands, and I said the Shins. I meant the Clash. So,
yeah, of course.
The Shins is not a punk band. The Clash is what I meant. Everybody who was typing in the comments, please keep typing in the comments. Promotes the engagement. But I did mean the Clash. So I just misspoke. Not a complete idiot.
Or are you a genius mastermind playing 4D chess?
Then the other thing, I guess not really an announcement, but more of a plug, because it's been a while. We have a Reddit, by the way, everybody. So if anybody wants to yell at me, or Steven, but if you want to yell at me specifically, because I'm probably the one who's most likely to read it, it's always in the show notes. And also, by the way, there are show notes in case anybody doesn't notice those. They usually have like all the spoiler tags and all the links to all of the bullshit that we talk about. So, check out the show notes, and also fucking check out the YouTube. There's a YouTube. So, tragically few people watching it on YouTube, but that's okay, So just, the various avenues in which you can interact with our corporeal forms.
If we're bringing joy to just one person with this podcast, it's all worth it.
There you go. I mean, we're certainly bringing joy to ourselves, hopefully.
2 people. Yeah. So 3 people. We want 3 people. It needs to be 3.
Fuck yeah. There we go. The third man. Mm-hmm. There was a third man. All right. So I made a new thing. And you'll be able to tell immediately, without even listening to it, exactly what I was going for when I made it. So I'll send it to you. It's called Cyber Psychos 1. Can you guess what it's going to sound like?
Fancy piano?
Fancy piano. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's going to sound like Cyberpunk, I assume.
Yes, it's going to sound like Cyberpunk. Fancy piano. Fucking Jesus Christ. All right.
I like that bit there.
Oh, yeah, like around 1 minute?
Yeah, like 1 minute 5.
That was with my new fancy piano.
I figured, yeah. Is it doing the cutoff thing?
No, that was manual.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. That definitely sounds like combat music in a video game.
That's exactly. As soon as I started making it, I was just like, this sounds like fucking cyberpunk combat music. Like, I wasn't intending to go there, but like, I just leaned into it.
You leaned good.
That little like drum, I guess like percussion bit, like that is running throughout the song. The like, I basically just like, I was running, so I have this one thing that I've had forever. It's like this free plugin that I downloaded that like, it just kind of creates like ambient, like noisy stuff. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Like I downloaded it. I really never used it for anything. And I was just randomly booting it up, and I ran it through a whole bunch of like chopping type effects, and it spilled that drum beat out the other side of it. And I was just like, well, I guess I got to make something with that, because that sounds cool as hell. And then it was just cyberpunk.
Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, it's good.
And yeah, wiggly key piano, man.
Wiggly keys.
Got to make that wobbly music, man. Some of the stuff that the thing can do is it's just like insane. I really got to keep messing around with it. But anyway, shall we right some wrongs?
Sure.
Let's do it, man. Fucking, my God. So we went back. Okay, so the original conception of this was we were going to listen to your first 2 mixtapes, but I started listening to your second mixtape, and I was looking at like the chronology of when that was, and I realized I was pretty deep into like making music by that point. I'd forgotten how long it had been between the 2 mixtapes. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I feel confident enough in my my assessment of those that I don't need to like rehash that. But dude, I mean, fucking Gio Gotti, I think I had probably listened, like I'd probably made like one thing, and I really had no idea what the fuck I was doing. Dorian Concept, Nature of Imitation, I know I hadn't made anything. And so I was completely like just floating out in the ether on that one. And then your mixtape, same deal, because we did your mixtape and Gio Gotti on the same episode. And so so I was just like, you know what, man, I don't think that I don't think that my opinions held up on any of these. So I want to redo them. And here we are, re-listening to a number of things. I think that we should, purely for the reason that I think it's going to take a minute, and so I want to give it some time, I think we should do Gio Gotti first.
Okay, sure.
Let's fucking do it. Because, man, so the first time we did this, because it was your first mixtape, we didn't really realize how long those were going to take.
Yeah.
We did not give this the proper airtime. So
sure, yeah, it's Gio Gotti. We still won't.
We still won't. I'm going to try to do it a lot more justice than we did the first go around. My God. But so, okay. I will say, like, just as an overarching thing, right? Because, I mean, this has been a magical journey that we've been on these past 5 years or so. And, you know, when you first threw some of these albums at me, like I've been trying to like crystallize like what the experience of that is like as somebody that's like never listened really to electronic music, or when they were listening to it, were mostly focusing on like the more recognizable elements of it, like vocals or drums or whatever, right? And the best thing that I could come up with is it's like listening to an orchestra without knowing what instruments are, if that makes any sense.
I mean, I feel like I might still be in that position.
But like, I guess, I mean, like for you, you're at least familiar. You have listened to enough breadth of these things that like you, even if you can't describe what some of the elements are, like you can pick them out, like in a way that I was just completely like anything that wasn't like a guitar or sounded like a piano or sounded like drums or were vocals or sounded like vocals, like was just noise layered on top of it, right? Like there was no concept for me of like, oh, this is a thing or that is a thing or like any of this is a thing. It was just stuff.
Yes, everything is intentional.
Yes. And it's just like now listening back to this and, you know, like listening back to this, listening back to, you know, Dorian Concept, listening back to your mixtape, I'm like, fuck, man, it's like I wasn't even listening to this before. Like the sound was hitting my ears, but I wasn't actually like registering like 90% of what was happening, which is a weird fucking experience. Cause like I listen to this now and I'm like, oh, this is so obvious what is happening in comparison, you know, like not like, oh, I could definitely just make this, although I could probably pick apart some of this, but like, you know, I'm like, oh, they're doing that. Okay. I see what's going on here. Oh, or like, this is happening. And I'm like, it's the whole thing, man. It's the whole fucking thing. But so yeah, ready, let's go. Just like jumped right the fuck into it. Like, obviously with this, one of the biggest, like, and I probably understood this at the time, but like, is like how much they use like kind of like this almost, I guess, analog-y like pitch wobble to everything on the album.
Oh,
I mean, like if you listen to like Ready, Let's Go, like it's not a stable, like even the background, like it's not a steady pitch, you know, it sounds very like, I mean, the effect itself is usually called like tape wobble or tape flutter or stuff like that. And I'm sure that they're using some form of that on this, but like, it's just all of this, like it gives a very, like analog, almost like, what's the word for it? People call it
far out, man.
People call it Weather Channel music sometimes. Like
Weather
it just
like that staticky.
Yeah, it's like staticky and like, you know, it's like
analog. And
it's like not played with the highest quality. So like all of the stuff just like like the tune just constantly goes in and out, you know. But the big thing that I immediately grab onto, especially as soon as Music is Math comes on, this is a wet fucking album, dude. Like listen to that. Listen to that bass drum. It's like it sounds fucking damp. You know, like it sounds like there's water on the speaker. Like, and I'll point it out at points when I hear it, but like this whole album just sounds really damp, for lack of a better word.
Moist.
So
moist.
People are gonna fucking hate that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, people really hate that word. Yeah,
but okay, moist. So when the like everything comes in at like 112. Like, do you see how like you hear like squelchy that sounds?
Squelchy. I think that's a good word for it.
Yeah, yes. Like, and to me, squelchy is wet. Like it sounds like I got like spit in my mouth. Like it's a wet fucking sound, man. And that's all over this album. Like there's a lot of wetness and a lot of organic elements to this. Like it feels very like, I don't know, like so there's times when like it feels very much like insecty, you know, almost, if that makes any sense at all.
Sure, yeah, I see what you're going for. Yeah, and it's just kind of blown out. And
yeah, I mean, there's definitely a level of saturation, which is I feel like a lot of the distortion they're using on here. And again, that goes back to like the analog stuff, because analog distortion is usually saturation, which is just like the knob has been turned up really high to the point where like things are just kind of like mushing, you know? which kind of gets even back to the wet feel of it. But like the analog, like saturation, the kind of like pitch wobbliness, the wetness, like it almost feels like a cassette that somebody left out in the sun, in the rain, and then is playing.
Yes, like a film roll that's like melting under the light of the heat of the film camera.
Yeah.
That feel. Yeah. I get what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
That's good. It's usually good when I'm not talking complete nonsense. I was also struck by, I feel like a lot of the tracks on this album are transition tracks, even some of the longer ones, you know, like that, like
it's more just like the track is the album is basically just one thing.
Yeah.
It just kind of flows so seamlessly each song to the next. It's hard to even tell. It's like when I listen to this, it just sort of is like, I'm more like, okay, this is like a fourth of the way into the album. This is like a half of the way. It's like I don't think of it as songs. I just think of it as like quarters.
Yeah, it does have like a very like,
it's like this says 23 songs, but it's actually 4. That's how I think about it.
It's accurate. That's very accurate. Yeah, Beware the Friendly Stranger. There's a lot of that like analog distortion and stuff like that.
Yes, this one especially. I mean, it definitely feels like a old tape.
Yeah. And then Gyroscope, again, it's like back to that kind of like, there is a wetness to the production of this. There's a squelchy moistness to the production of this. But like Gyroscope is one of the first like long tracks where I feel like it almost feels more like a transition. Like, you know,
so
like
wet refers to a sound that's been processed with reverb or delay, I guess, right? That's what you're saying.
Well, okay, that's the
official.
That's the definition of, okay. So yeah, a wet sound, like a real, like, so every fucking effect under the sun has a dry and a wet knob. Dry and wet just in that context just mean like dry is the signal as it came through and wet is the signal plus effects on it.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm referring to.
Okay,
I am very much referring
wet.
to wetness as like,
yeah, like someone's hitting a drum with some water on it.
Yeah, I have like a emotional, like it's like this evokes wetness to me.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I do.
Yeah, and I feel like it's partially held up by some of this. I mean, like, you know, like Dandelion is, you know, the time before a dive is a tense time, and, you know, all that stuff. Like, I mean, it's, you know, talking about like the ocean and shit, and, you know, beach at Red Point. Beach, there's a beach, you know, like I feel like fucking I feel like I got strings up on a fucking corkboard and stuff, but like
yeah, I get it. Yeah, you're right.
I feel like there is an element of that in this. But yeah, no, I mean, like I was very much like, in going back and listening to this, like I do feel like this album is it's a harder album to like listen to, because it's not a collection of songs so much as it is like an emotional roller coaster. Like it feels like a soundtracky. Is that the right?
Yeah, documentary almost.
Yeah, like it should be.
Especially
like
listening to Dandelion right now.
Well, yeah, I mean Dandelion very literally.
Yeah, but yes, I agree. It's a mood.
It's a mood album.
It does not really have individual songs in that way.
It also, and I don't know if this comes across to you, but it feels a little bit sinister.
I don't know. Boards of Canada has a very weird feel, so I don't. Yeah, kind of. It's like, have you ever seen their monkey video? I think that's them.
I don't know that I have.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's like I'm not disagreeing with you that they have a sinister feel, but it's like, oh, this is such a long video. Yeah, it's like 7 minutes.
Is there like a bit of it that I should be watching? You're like, no. You're like, just the whole 7 minutes.
Here we go. Maybe this. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, them all standing around with the monkey faces.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, sinister, kind of sinister, like a weird sinister. And then on the bikes.
Yeah, like even like the note, right? Like as that's coming in.
Yeah.
That kind of like, it's like, it's very like, I mean, like very like back rooms, you know, fucking, I mean, you talking about analog horror, like Boards of Canada to some degree feels like analog horror music.
Yeah, it's not what I associate it with. But I do yes, I do see what you're saying. I've never really thought about it that way, though. It's interesting.
Like the album at times makes me feel uncomfortable, which I feel like to some degree is intentional. I mean, even the album cover is fucking creepy as shit. Like, it's a very, like, looks like some kind of fucking, like, you know, biblically accurate angel or something. Even though it's like, it's what? It's like a kid, like, standing there in front of trees, like, kaleidoscoped.
Yeah.
I assume. I've been trying to, like, kind of suss out.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
But yeah, like, a lot of what I was picking up on is, like, the sounds that they're using in this are not sounds that I would typically gravitate towards. And yet they're making them, like, how could I phrase this? Like, they're putting them in their appropriate contexts, right? Like, I don't usually when I'm, like, surfing around trying to find the right kick drum for a song, like, I'm jumping right over the squelchy kicks. Like, they sound weird, you know, and they don't really do it for me. But, like, in the context of, like, this, like, just a normal kick just wouldn't work. Like, you need something that sounds fucking weird, you know, that has a lot of character to it instead of is literally just a bass drum.
Yeah, it's hard for me to, like, it's like, yes, but Boards of Canada sounds so normal to me. Right?
Yeah.
And it's like, I appreciate that perspective, but it's hard to, like, think of it as, like, a weird, like, it's like Boards of Canada is, like, my bedrock for electronic music. It's like my, like, reference point almost, because I've listened to it for so long.
Yeah. I understand what I mean, like, yeah, it's like, I mean, you know, when you get into something, like, your entry point is always going to color your entire perception of that thing.
Yeah. It's like squelchy kicks. Those are kicks.
Those are just what kicks are.
Yeah, and then there's, like, these weird, like, regular, like, dry kicks that people do. But, like, this is the stuff right here. Like, weird, like, static drum rolls, like,
yeah,
glitching out. Like, yeah, this is the stuff.
I really, by the way, on Sunshine Recorder.
Yes, that's what.
At around, like, what is it? 4 minutes, maybe a little past. Yeah, 4:03.
The voice.
Yeah, I like how, like, the voice starts to, like, almost, like, separate into individual, like hits, like it goes from, like, talking to, like, to almost, like, I don't think it's
individual notes.
Yeah, like, I don't think it's
almost.
actually granular. Like, I don't think it's there. He's using, like, a granular thing on there, but he might be, where it's like he's chopping up the sound into individual bits and then playing them slightly slower than they would be playing. So, like, there's micro silences in there that, like, add up to just grit, you know? It sounds distorted, but not by using what we think of normally as distortion. I really like Sunshine Recorder. Fuck, man. Some of the drum stuff on here too is super cool. Like, where it's like, it almost feels like sometimes and I don't even know if this is true necessarily, but it feels like instead of playing drum samples or drums that are, like, on the beat, he's just playing, like, some drums, like section on specific points of the beat, but, like, it's playing, I think it'll, like, there's some cases where it almost sounds like it's playing faster than the beat. I think Gyroscope was doing that a little bit to some degree, where it's like, it almost sounds like the drums are playing faster than the tempo of the music, but he's having it come in, or they're having it come in on beat. So it's like, you know? And so it just has this really, like, I don't know. It's like, again, I'll go back to uncomfortable. It has this almost uncomfortable feel. It's like, it gives me anxiety.
I think that's intentional. Yeah.
Oh, it must.
I mean, yeah. It's meant to sound, like, offbeat.
Yes.
Kind of. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's hard to talk about Boards of Canada because it's just, they're so masterful. It's just like, it's all subtle, like, cues, and, like, it's hard to talk about because it's like, yeah, it sounds wet and it's, like, you know, offbeat, but not.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
I could break down any one of these songs, like, really deeply, and it would be the whole podcast.
Yes, I know, exactly. Yeah.
I'm trying to do as much justice
they're
to,
so
like,
dense. Yeah.
Oh god, Julian Candy is so fucking saturated in the beginning. Like, it almost sounds like it's coming through like old fucking like Beats Play speakers is, like, how I could describe it. You know what I mean? Like, just, like, shitty, like, way overblown, like, fucking like PC speakers that, like, were never meant to, like, push that much volume. Oh, it's so crispy. You know, like, in contrast to, like, Gray Data from last podcast, where it was just, like, this just, like, massive and, like, super, like, overbearing distortion. Like, the distortion on here is so, like, I'll go back to the organic. Like, it's almost like crumpled paper, like, the way that like the saturation is on this. Like it just like that on Julian Candy, like of the drums, and it just has these little crispy bits.
Yes. Yeah, they do all the things.
Julian Candy's probably one of the best tracks on this, I would say.
Yeah, this one always sticks out to me as well, for sure.
Oh, and I love towards the end of it where like some of the cymbal hits are like reversed. It's like like and now by the magic of editing, T.
Well, no, we need to wait another like 3 minutes actually
for it to cool down.
No, it's in the French press.
Oh, it's in the French press.
Yeah, so I gotta wait.
Okay. Well, then by the magic of editing for right now, we'll continue on.
Yeah.
The smallest weird number, because we had just finished talking about Julian Candy, I think.
Oh yes, this particular transition track always sticks out to me.
Yeah.
I think because of the like whatever that is, the tone.
This is one of those ones that has that sinister feeling for me.
Yes, this is very Backrooms.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It sounds like mall, like weird, like corrupted mall music.
I mean, I think maybe perhaps without intending on it, you might have just perfectly described this album. Corrupted mall music.
Music, yes.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like, okay, that's probably going to be the title of this one. So, title of this podcast, Corrupted Mall Music. But no, seriously, like Gio Gotti, corrupted. That's actually, maybe sinister was the wrong word. Corrupted is a good word for it. This feels like, it almost feels like you're intercepting radio signals you're not supposed to, which does give it a very like, creepy, uncomfortable feeling to it.
Oh,
but then it goes right to 1969, which is probably one of the most banger tracks on this entire
this
album.
is my favorite song on the album for sure.
1969.
It's probably why
sunshine.
The smallest weird number sticks out to me so much because it comes before the best song.
Yeah, 1969 is so fucking good, dude. Like, I mean, it is the most like it's one of the most songy of tracks.
It's an actual. I can think of this one as a song.
But like, oh, dude, like even like that. I'm struggling to make the sound with my mouth, but like even that, like, do you hear the wetness in this? Because this sounds wet as fuck to me.
It's like you're forcing that imagery into my mind so hard.
I'm sorry.
That it's like,
I'm sorry.
I guess it feels wet, but like that's never been my impression before today. No,
it was like the first time I went back to this album, right? Like, having not listened to this really since the podcast, like I like turned this on. I'm like, holy shit, this is the wettest fucking album I've ever heard. Actually, it's interesting. So like I did the thing. I went back and I listened to like all of the times, like all the stuff like for all these albums, I went back and listened to the podcast where we talked about them. So I would have a reference point for what my opinions were at the time.
Of course.
I was struggling at the time because I was like, this album feels coherent, but there is no coherent element to it. And in retrospect to me now, it's so fucking obvious that the reason why it sounds coherent is it's coherent from a production standpoint, not from a melodic standpoint.
Oh, that's a good way of putting it. Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
that's,
like this.
Yeah.
It's just like it is amazing how obvious that is to me now and how completely opaque that was to me before. I was like, there was no way I was ever going to come up with that. But now I'm just like, oh yeah, it's got coherent production. That's why it sounds coherent together. Like,
yeah, I'm getting to have that realization right now.
You're like, oh shit, that's what's happening.
Like all the music I listen to.
Coherency of production rather than coherency of melody.
It's like, I get that's a new. It's like when I learned about like what Janja is. It was like,
what's Janja?
Chinese like martial arts.
Oh yeah. The thing you love,
where it's just like, oh yes, I finally have a term to put into Google to like pull information about this topic.
Get out the thing that you were looking for.
Not just like slapping my hands against a keyboard randomly, basically.
Floppy meat hands.
Yeah, it's why I'm suspicious of the "this sounds wet" description. Like if I put Boards of Canada sounds wet, it's like I feel like I'm gonna get some misleading results from that.
Okay, you know what?
You're gonna do it. I know. Yeah, I was about to, but my tea is in the way now.
Oh my god. Okay, so. I wrote Gio Gotti sounds wet. First thing from 3 years ago on the Boards of Canada subreddit.
Too gross and wet sounding. Yeah, I see.
Too gross and wet sounding. It is. It's gross and wet sounding. It's fucking great, man. 69 in the sunshine. And then, I mean, energy warning. Okay, you can't tell me energy warning doesn't sound wet. I refuse to believe that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. That's crazy.
Literally water pouring.
Bubbly, but not wet, certainly.
God damn it.
No, sure, yes, wet. Definitely wet.
Yes.
Yeah, this one has that nice little, like, going on.
Yeah. Again, sounds like pouring water.
This one definitely is not wet. The beach,
Are you fucking with
the beach
me?
at Red Point, no
Okay,
wetness
you're fucking
at all.
You're fucking.
Nah,
You're
this
fucking
is the dry as a bone. This one. I don't know what you're talking about. Wet.
Figured you were fucking
There's
with me.
certainly. It's not like there's rain effects happening actively.
Okay,
right
that's
now.
what it is. It's rain. It is rain.
It's
Okay,
literally
you're 100%
rain.
right.
Yeah. I've played enough video games to know what rain and music sound like together. It sounds like this.
Correct. Yeah, like and like, you know, what is it, around like,
Man, really, after 1969, the album really opens up, honestly, because this is also a banger. I love Beach at Red Point.
I love around like it's like a minute 40ish.
Yes, exactly.
You almost that like little buzzing sound right in like the far stereo field. You know, it's like it sounds like it's coming from like the sides of your head practically. I mean, you know, good, but again, it's funny. It almost feels like a 4-minute transition track, a good transition track. But it like a lot of these songs are not songs, I guess is how I'll describe it.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to talk about. They're just like, it's just like, it's good. Whatever it is, I like it. But I can't really pick out any individual elements. They managed to create a cohesive whole.
Opening the mouth is interesting. It's very much just like, I don't know. There is like a little bit of like a creepiness to it, but not, I guess not as, it's just like, I mean, it's because it's so fucking minimal. It's just like, you know, this little like woodwind type sound, like kind of flipping between the various, like, again, moving around the stereo field, but like, yeah, it's like this whole album is just filled with like interesting vignettes practically with a couple songs. And then the longest track on the album. It's funny, like when we first went through
I'm already
this,
listening to it. Yeah, Alpha and Omega.
no, it's fine. Alpha and Omega was the one that I think I latched onto the most, but like in retrospect, like even though like Alpha and Omega like does build on itself quite a bit, like I feel like it's not as much of a song as I remember it being.
What do you mean? You don't think that da 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 for 7 minutes isn't a coherent like song?
Oh, it's coherent. It's real
It's very
fucking coherent.
No, I love it. It's so good. The drums are going crazy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where's the part though? There it is. Is it right at 420? No, it's a little bit before. Like 416?
Yellow.
There it is. Yellow. Oh, it's like every time that comes on, I'm like, oh, made it all worth it. I will say though, there's a little bit like Boards of Canada does feel like the Godspeed You Black Emperor of electronic music.
What? Explain.
So it's like, I mean, even though all of the tracks are a lot shorter than any Godspeed You Black Emperor thing, like I feel like this album is like an incredibly long like series of post-rock buildups. Like it takes a long time for like there's like interesting bits all through it, but like there is a lot of repetition, and there is a lot of like, I'm gonna make you wait for the big payoff to this like particular section of songs.
Yeah, I think it's intentional. I mean, no, I think it's very, very repetitious. Sure. I just don't think that's like, you can not like it. I just don't think it's like a mistake.
No, it's certainly not a mistake. I mean, it's not a mistake in Godspeed You Black Emperor either, but like I do feel like Godspeed You Black Emperor a little bit is like one of the like the most memed, like, oh, okay, you know, 37-minute song for like the 30-second good part.
Yeah, but the 30-second good part is only good because of the 30 minutes beforehand.
And I do feel like this album has, I feel like I have a similar experience with this album in the sense that like, I feel like this is a really good album to zone out to. I feel like this is a really good album to listen critically to, but I feel like this is a very difficult album to like sort of pay attention to, if that makes any sense.
No, this is definitely always a like have on while reading or something kind of album.
Okay. Yeah, and I think it operates well on that level of providing like interesting but not obtrusive background noise. But it also, you know, bears like close examination, like we said, you know, earlier on. It's like you could practically spend an entire hour talking about any of these songs individually.
Yeah, only really good music is fit to be background noise.
Exactly.
I don't want to infect myself with unconscious bad music. Ooh, I love I saw the drones is interesting and everything, but another transition track. I love the intro to The Devil is in the Details.
You know, I kind of shat on this one the first time through. I love this now. The like the almost like the ripping paper sound, or crumpling paper sound.
And it's like Winters in Earthbound.
Yeah. And like the processing on the voice where it's like super garbled. Yeah, this is the one that feels the most like insecty to me, you know? Like towards like the halfway point of the song, it almost feels like insects just scurrying around like in your headphones.
That's an interesting way to put it. Yeah.
It's organic. This whole album is very organic. This is another one that I do find a bit sinister and off-putting in a good way. Oh, and then A is to B as B is to C. I didn't realize it, but it does carry over some of that paper sound to it. Oh, and then A is to B as B is to C almost has like the Cloud Runner from Earthbound.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, and it also has some like literal insect sounds. I think later on.
Let me jump ahead.
Or no, I was thinking of the thing at like 35, the little like twee laser sound. 33 maybe.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, that does kind of sound insecty though.
Yeah, it does. That's what it was when I was just skipping through here.
And then Over the Horizon Radar. I like this one a lot. This one almost kind of feels a little bit like bittersweet to me.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, very. Yeah, I mean it's sad. It's tonally sad.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me a little bit of the Bon Jr. track that you have on your mixtape in like vibes.
A little bit, yeah.
And then Dawn Chorus, another one of like the actual songs.
Oh yeah, this one, yeah.
I love, you know, again, the slow drums kind of has like a very Earthboundy feel to it. You know, like kind of like Coffee Break.
Yes, no, exactly. Yeah, very much so. It's nostalgic.
Yeah. Yeah, Dawn Chorus is so fucking good. Yeah, and then like at like around 2 minutes, you get like the very analog-y, like warbly, like synth thing coming in.
Yeah, and I like before that, the like layered vocals at like 145.
Oh yeah.
All that stuff. Oh, a great song.
Diving Station sounds very sinister. Like I feel like something bad is going to happen listening to this song.
So to support your sinister argument, I was just reading something here. I was looking at the track was 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 6 seconds. The album, I mean, not the track.
Yeah.
666. I didn't.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Also, apparently, someone's saying that the album might be good backwards as well, potentially.
Oh, I can see that.
I think that supports your creepy argument.
I mean, people have described. So there's Boards of Canada, I guess, is actually Gio Gotti specifically. Rather, Gio Gotti has the hauntology music genre ascribed to it.
What is that?
It's so evokes cultural memory and aesthetics of the past. But I do feel like to some degree there's like a little bit of like a almost like go into like the vaults in Fallout, like that type of like like old shit from the past, but also terrifying and creepy.
Yes. Yeah. Very, very back rooms.
Very back rooms. You Could Feel the Sky. Also another solid, like, actual song.
Yes, this one especially feels very natural.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that the title evokes that as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of organic sounding noises to it. And then Corsair takes us out. And again, very analog, very like warbly, and like, cause You Feel the Sky almost feels like semi like hopeful, and then Corsair kind of like brings you back of like, oh no, it's like the horror movie where it's like they escape and then like you see like the reflection of like the monster like in the back of the car or some shit. Like that's what Corsair feels like. Of like you thought that everything was going to be okay. Well, no, it's not. Incorrect.
Does Corsair have another meaning
other than what?
A ship? Nope, just a ship.
Just a ship.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's more of that ocean and water.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
See, I'm onto something here.
You are.
And then Magic Window, obviously the
best song,
the seminal track here.
Yeah, truly a masterpiece.
Yes, I think it's actually better backwards though.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but only on 12% volume.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. So I forgot to ask this at the beginning, but I'm going to ask this now. So I assume you stand by Gio Gotti, obviously.
Yeah, let's stand by you. I've been listening to this album since I was like 12. Like, yes, I stand by Gio Gotti.
You stand by Gio Gotti. I assume that was going to be the case. It's not, no surprise there. It is, honestly, here's the thing. So when we did these, I said I liked Gio Gotti. I said I didn't like Dorian Concept. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Wow, I'd forgotten about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think between these two now, like, I guess where my musical sense, like, so Gio Gotti is obviously like super interesting and it's super deep. But it's also a difficult album to like put on as songs because it is just like, it's more of just like an experience and less of like an album, I guess I would say.
Yeah.
Whereas Dorian Concept, Nature of Imitation, I was just so incorrect about this album.
I mean, yeah, because it's amazing. Yeah, it's a masterpiece.
So you let me get away with too much because you said like I had made the contention.
I don't want to be like, Jason, your opinion is incorrect. Actually,
yeah, you were like, yeah, only about half of these songs are good, and I feel like that was a lie because all of these songs are bangers. Holy fuck! So Nature of Imitation. Let's just get right fucking into it, man.
Sure.
So the thing that I'm gonna say with regards to this album is 3D mixing. Like, most people use the stereo field. They use left to right. I feel like this album is a masterclass in full 3D, like, sounds. Like, it feels like shit is not only going back from, like, left to right. It feels like it's going away from you and towards you and all over the fucking place. Like, holy shit, man. This album is nuts.
Yes, it's extremely dense sound-wise. And then at 140, it just starts doing that knock sound constantly. It feels like it's on your left ear than your right ear, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, it's ever-present in this album.
And I don't even think Promises does the best job of this. Like, I feel like as we get towards some of the other tracks in the album, like, he just goes nuts with that.
I mean, I did just get 3 distinct knocks on the back of my head just now. So, I mean, he's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah. Oh, and I love those little beeps, you know? You know, it's funny, because, like, when I first listened to this album, I thought it was just chaos. But, like, there's a through line. Like, on all these songs, it's just he's using so many different, like, sounds and instruments to carry that through line that it sounds fucking sane.
And expertly playing on your expectations of what the next thing is going to be, and then not doing that half the time.
Not doing that. Like, fuck you. Oh, man. Yeah, like, what, like 250? That bloop, 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 bloop. It's like almost like a fucking chiptune ass sound, like a bloop, 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 bloop. Little Mario jumping action.
Yes. I think there's another song specifically that has a moment that I think really captures that essence, but I don't think it's this one.
Yeah, it's funny. Promises, like, in retrospect, is almost kind of tame in comparison to the rest of this
album. Very tame, yeah. I think Jay Byers is the one I'm talking about. But
Jay Byers is nuts.
Yeah. Great intro, though.
Oh, yeah. And then, Angel Shark just immediately goes hard. Like,
oh, wait, no, I think this is the song then.
Oh, yeah, it's like, it's like a 20 some odd seconds. Like, it gets huge. It's like it sounds like it's going to go into like a big thing. And then he just pulls it right back on you. And he goes back to like short staccato bits. It's like,
Yeah, it's so good. He's playing with your expectations the whole time while also like delivering on those expectations. You're like, it's the best of both worlds. It's the best. I love it.
It is such, oh, dude, this is such a fucking good album. Oh, when the drop comes in. Oh,
and it almost like breaks, it cracks.
And he builds it up so much at like around 130 some odd, and then like into like 130 into 140. Like he just drops the energy right back down again.
And I love the way he brings the energy down here, especially. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like 205, like
the muted
you think it's
of the
building
song
back
comes
up.
Back.
Yeah, you think it's going to build back up, and then he brings it back again to an even lower energy level, you know? It's just like this very delicate, like, it's like, come on, man. So fucking good. Oh, but then Jay Byers.
Yes, this is the song.
This is the song. I'm just gonna listen for a second.
Yeah.
But no, this is
the song where I was listening to it and I don't get goosebumps when I listen to music or anything. But like this one, I broke out in a big smile.
Oh, there you go.
At like 1 minute, you know the part
Oh, I
where
definitely
I
know
was
the
just
part.
like, oh, this is gonna be one of those albums. Like, it's actually like good.
You know, I have the same feeling going back to listening to this as I do to you remember that one album that had that song Tekka right at the beginning? I don't remember the name of the album.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Like of that, I was like, oh, I'm in for some real shit. Sweet Trip, Velocity Design Comfort.
Yeah, when you know you found it. Yeah, that at like 115, that beat.
Yeah.
So good. Oh.
Mm.
And it just keeps edging you musically.
Oh God, then 130 some odd.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, like 145 to 148, like they're just like sweeping back and forth. Like it feels like, and it gets even more of this, but
And
like
it's like, and then that little section between then and 2 minutes, it's like there's two songs almost happening at the same time.
oh yeah.
It's crazy how dense, and then it brings it back. Oh,
Yeah, no, 2 minutes 20. It feels like it's going everywhere. Like it's behind me in my right ear, and then it's in front of me in my left ear, and like
yes, yeah, it's going all over the place. Oh, he's massaging your head with sound.
oh yeah, that 240 with the dude.
And then like the chanting at 245 ish.
It's just like this is another one of those like you could spend an hour on the song.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, every part. Oh. And then, like every song finishes so strongly too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like it builds back up 330, and then I feel like the beat switches a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
around, like,
335.
No, 335.
Yeah, because you get the
even,
bass
yeah.
coming in, like the boop 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 boop, and it just gives it a different vibe.
And like I love the breathing.
Oh yeah. There's. It's funny because I didn't even notice that, but there's so many little elements. You know, there's so many little elements to pick out.
Yes, you're right. We could talk about it for an hour each song.
You know, it's funny too because it's like I never heard those things like before. Like you'd be like, oh, this thing, and I'm like, what? Now I feel like more often than not, I'm at least hearing some of them.
Sure, yeah. I mean, with music like this, you're always gonna like you put on a new pair of headphones and you're like, you turn on a song you've heard 1,000 times and you're like, whoa, I never heard that part before. So.
But like now that I've actually like done music production, like because that was really the avenue that helped me. Like you know, I could have like listened to this for 20 years, or I could do music production for a couple of years and speedrun learning to hear.
Sure.
But like I listened to like this and Gio Gotti and even your mixtape that we're gonna get to after this, and like I'm like it's like I'm hearing this shit for the first time. Like it's like how did I not hear all of this before? It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, I felt that way when I switched from going from speakers to headphones. I had
True.
to listen to all my music again. I was like, oh, I actually haven't heard any of this before.
It's like, oh, that's what this sounds like.
Yeah, no, seriously. Boards of Canada was a big one where I was like, oh my God, whoa.
It's like, oh, that's what music sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will
Mother's
say,
Lament.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say about Mother's Lament, just like, I think Boards of Canada does have better transitions.
Okay. Yeah. Because some of the transition tracks of Boards of Canada are some of my favorite ones. Yeah. Mother's Lament is good. It's just, it is just a transition.
Yeah, it's nice. You're right. I like it. I like it feels very 1950s.
But then No Time Not Mine.
Yeah. I mean, just, it's like that restrained energy at the start.
Yep.
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh God. And then the fucking like beat. It's just like, it's so groovy. This was one of the ones I did appreciate even back then, and it's hard not to. It's so fucking groovy, man.
Yes, very much so. See, he did it to me just then, changing it up. I was expecting another and he went, nope, no. We're bringing it down, actually.
Oh, and the little beep at 1 minute.
Yeah.
He just sneaks those beeps in every so often. It's just like...
He loves those beeps.
And the thing is like, it could just become tropey, and it never does. Like, it always just catches me by surprise. I'm like, oh, that's right, there is a beep in this song. It's like, beep.
No, there are. I was just hearing a weird like up curved sound. I don't know how to describe it, but there's lots of silly sounds in these songs, but they managed to not sound silly in context. It's like when you put laser beams in your track. It's like sometimes the laser beams work, and sometimes you're like, oh my God, why is there laser beams?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that with the. I want to say it was with. I mean, well, Inca Stepa. The Gods and Monsters album, Juno Reactor.
Nice.
Like they were very good at using goofy Casio keyboard sounds and making them work. And I feel like he's the same way, that like this like, you know,
Yeah.
he's just incredible at just like
lots of sounds that would be at home on a bop it.
Yikes. It's so accurate.
Just like twist it, bop it, Dorian concept it,
beep it, beep,
bop it. Yeah, but it's great. I mean, it's amazing.
Oh, I just
Yeah. Oh God, so good,
so good,
so good.
Oh, and then pedestrians, like it just like it like brings it down a little bit, you know.
Oh, yes, I love this song.
Oh, and then it just gets so funky, man.
Yeah,
the funk, man.
And then it pumps the funk up again when the vocals come in. When is that? Like a minute? Oh my God, yeah. I feel like this is one of the few songs that actually has like there's a vocal through line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and which honestly was one of the reasons why I was having so much trouble latching on to this album the first go around, because I had nothing to grab onto, right?
Yeah, because I guess you weren't hearing all of the like, to you it was all just like noise.
Yeah, I was hearing nothing, right? Like this album was just an assault, you know? And like now I'm like,
I mean, it is an assault. It's just a pleasant assault.
Yes.
You're overwhelmed by like, ooh, yes, all these little bits. Ooh, I love the bits. Little bits.
Oh, this album's such a fucking, like this song in particular, Pedestrian, is such a fucking party, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even when it brings it down, it's still got that funk.
Mm-hmm. Self-Similarity is interesting. It almost starts out like a Boards of Canada song.
I mean, Self-Similarity is one of the best songs on the album, I think. Definitely.
Oh, it's fantastic. But it's got that kind of like analogness a little bit at the beginning. It goes in a different direction, but like...
Yes, no, a little bit. But it's more like emo-y almost. I don't know.
Yeah, a little
that's
bit.
Not
I can see
word.
that.
That's not what I meant to say anyway.
But I do kind of know what you mean,
yeah,
though. So it's not entirely insane.
90s rock adjacent. Alternative.
90s rock adjacent.
Yeah. There's a connection there, but my brain's not making it.
It's all right.
Oh, but oh God, this is such a good song. I just love this little bit here at 30 seconds.
It almost sounds a little bit like, what's the word for it? Like musical theater? Maybe not musical theater, but like it's almost like a Disney-est to it.
Orchestral.
Yeah, but like not just orchestral, like orchestral in the sense of like orchestral soundtrack.
Yeah, JRPG.
I 100%, JRPG. There we go.
No, yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, it's
there.
I've been playing a lot of JRPGs recently. I'm playing Dragon Quest III right now, and so it's just like this really, that part especially is like that is some JRPG right there. Really evokes that.
By the way, he has a YouTube channel, and like he just like makes little like things, and like he like live loops them.
Oh.
You should check out his. It's just fucking insane. He just basically lays shit down. Like he's like, oh, just does. I'm like, fucking Jesus Christ, dude.
That's fucking cool. Oh yeah, there he is. That's what Dorian Concept looks like. Yeah, that makes sense. Just looks like a dude.
Just looks like a dude. Yes, most dudes do just look like a dude.
Well, because you could look like Devin Townsend.
You could
in his Skullet era. But now Devin Townsend also just looks like a dude, a little bit.
Or you could look like that Apache guy who looks like he came off a fucking Cologne album Cologne magazine. Cologne ad. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Cologne ad. That was what I was trying to say, and I said album.
Oh yeah, he looks like Salt Bay. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he looks like Salt Bay.
I forgot about that. Yeah. I mean, yes.
Doesn't this do like a or am I crazy?
I mean, kind of at 3 minutes, I guess. In reverse.
I thought it did like a, but I guess it doesn't.
Yeah, around 3 minutes, like 3 or 5.
Hang on,
right?
A little bit. That wasn't what I was thinking of. Oh no, it's at 2:03. That's what it was. They're really
Sorry,
really abrasive off, like off pitch, like.
I love those beeps.
I love though. What is it? Yeah, at 3:07 when it like literally turns into like party dance time.
Yeah, that's the best. Yeah.
The fucking like it's like the almost sounds like the string section comes in. Oh, before we move on to Dishwater, by the way.
Yes.
We got to pause, and how's the tea?
Great.
Okay. Yeah. So you got your drink of the Key Moon right now? Yes.
Key Moon?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Keemun?
And you definitely gave me Key Moon.
I thought so.
Okay.
What are you drinking right now? Which one? What's the one?
I'm drinking the Pura again, I guess.
Oh,
did I do that
Puera. Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't the one. I have Key Moon? I didn't see a Key Moon.
Did you already drink the Key Moon?
No way. You sent me the Black Beauty. You sent me Earl Grey. You sent me the Jasmine.
And I sent you Key Moon,
Okay.
right? Did I not?
Give me 2 seconds.
Did they send you the wrong tea?
Give me 2 seconds then.
Okay.
Let me just look. I know where all the tea is here.
Yes.
Yeah, unless I lost it somewhere in the pantry, I do not have a Key Moon.
Really? So what do you have? You have Puera. Okay.
Puera, but I think you sent me that a while ago.
Yeah. I know. I sent you Key Moon Mao Feng Premium. It was the one last time you were like, I think it was gross, and you didn't like it.
Yeah, but I think I was talking about the Pura.
Oh, okay. So you had the Puera. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. So unless you've lost it somewhere, or you drank it already somehow.
Or I drank it somehow. I mean, that's possible. This tea I'm looking at it. It looks very familiar. I guess all black teas look like that.
Okay. All right. Moving on to dishwater.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, this one's so good.
Yes. Very sludgy.
Mm-hmm.
Feels slow.
Yeah, it's like kind of dirty, you know? Like,
yeah, taking its time. You know, it's a dishwasher. It's agitating. Yeah, and like that whistling sound around a minute. I love that.
Ooh, let me listen. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally sounds like a tea kettle.
Yeah, it's so good.
But yeah, this has got that like really like I love that noise. Like creaky, I guess.
Yes, I love it. It's so good. He uses it so well.
Oh god, E13, like the sweep right in the beginning, like the whoom, it like sounds like it goes right around your head for a second. Oh, and so like mechanical. This is almost like there's almost like a Lorne-ness to it.
Oh, a little bit. Yeah. Definitely an industrial feel.
Yeah. It's everything industrial I just call Lorne.
Yeah. I mean, no, they are like the most industrial.
Oh my god, they're so industrial.
Yeah. It's weird. Even though I know the title of this song is Water, in my mind it's dishwasher.
I was wondering if you were going to pick up on that.
And specifically, I always think of it not actually as a dishwasher, but it makes me thinking of a washing machine.
Yeah.
So there's a couple steps there actually.
It's just all kinds of.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, like what 56 seconds on E13, like when it has that like Middle Eastern like kind of sound to it. Oh, dude, so fucking good.
Yes, I love this song. I don't know, Middle East sound. I don't really get that, but like,
really?
Yeah, no, not at all.
But maybe Indian, maybe not Middle Eastern, but maybe Indian. What do you think it sounds like?
Dorian concept.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it just sounds like beeps. It doesn't have that like that whatever that tuning is, that Middle Eastern. It's like a different like chord structure or whatever, right?
It's funny because we were literally talking about the Persian scale on this like 4 years ago.
Yeah. And this no longer sounds like that to me for some reason. I don't know why.
It's interesting. Yeah, because for me it sounds incredibly Middle Eastern.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. The only thing I can think of, and this is weird. I've been watching this YouTube channel called Itchy Boots.
Okay.
It's this woman who just like solo motorcycle drives around the world. And the current season is in the Middle East. So I've been listening to a lot of Middle Eastern music during those videos, I guess.
Okay.
So maybe I'm just like
tuned in.
I've heard so much extremely Middle Eastern music that this is like too subtle now for my ears. I don't know. It's weird that like it's changed in the last 4 years, my interpretation of this. Honestly,
Middle Eastern music.
It's very strange.
I can't find an example of what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, you're thinking like the cobra flute kind of thing. Is that what you're kind of thinking?
I mean, maybe it's Indian that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I think you're thinking. I think you're thinking of the cobra flute sound. Search that and see if that helps.
It is kind of cobra fluty.
Yeah, it's a little cobra fluty. That's the closest thing I can give you.
Anyway, E13, fucking great.
Yeah, E13, great song. Yeah, great, love it. Oh, but then the space. Oh,
yes,
I love the space.
It sounds so huge. I mean, I know it's called the space. It's cliche, but like, I mean, this whole album like just flies by. Like when I listen to it, it's just like in a way that even though I like Gio Gotti, in a way that Gio Gotti doesn't, this album just like I'm like, it's done already.
Yeah,
how is this done?
Yeah, it's just so energetic and fun. Oh yeah, I love it.
Mm-hmm. And then you give and you give, which kind of brings back some of that like Jay Byers like intensity.
Yes, it does. It definitely feels like he's almost like redoing Jay Byers almost in a way.
Mm-hmm.
The intro, at least.
Yeah, it feels like it's building up to something that it never quite gets.
Yeah, exactly.
There.
Yeah.
Which is so cool. It's just like oh, but no, it's the end of the album. So stop.
It's almost like the whole album was like an alternate reality, and this is how the song actually goes. It's like there's actually no beep and no like crazy album following that beep.
Yeah, it just ends.
It just
the
ends.
end.
It's just really nice.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad we went back to this because, like, yeah, I mean, leaving this at no, I didn't really like this. Like, fuck that. Fuck. This is so good. It's
Yes,
so
I didn't remember that you didn't like this. I thought you had like because it's so good. So how could you
It's
not?
yeah. Like I said, this is about righting wrongs. Okay, that's what this particular episode is about. We're gonna fix the mistakes of the past.
I'm glad we've righted this wrong.
Yes, absolutely. All right. So yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really need to ask you if you stand by Dorian concept. What I really need to ask you about is okay. So now we are moved on to the mixtape.
Yes.
Are there any of these on here that you no longer stand by?
I don't know. I mean, you did kind of sour me on Thank You Next last time we did this podcast.
Oh wow. Okay, so that cut deep. All right, that's good.
Yeah. And I guess Goatee has worn off the novelty a little bit.
Okay. All right.
But other than that, no, I still like most of these.
Okay. All right.
And actually, you know what? Never mind about Goatee.
Never mind. You love it.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I it's been a while since I listened to it, and it just hit me again, and I was like, oh no, wait, I like that track.
So really, just the Ariana Grande song.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The Sewer Slut track and the Masquerade, those are in the wrong order.
Oh, they are.
Yes.
Switched.
All right. If I refresh, I am sure I will see it. Did that work? It should be Masquerade then Sewer Slut.
Yeah, it's right on my screen now.
Oh, okay. So my shit just hasn't updated.
Yeah,
yet.
and I don't know how long it takes YouTube to send that data to Canada.
Well, too fucking long. That's what I have
clearly,
to say.
Yeah.
Too fucking long.
I'm sorry that their database doesn't update instantly. For
I
you.
need the data to update fucking. It's still
It's
not
like
updated,
yes,
but
despite
it's
the appearance of the internet being one continuous thing, it is just a bunch of servers.
yes. Well, I hate that.
Yeah.
And I don't agree. Okay. Yeah. Pass.
Give YouTube like 2 nanoseconds instead of 1.
Yeah. Well, it actually still hasn't updated, but that's okay. I will just listen to them in the correct order. But okay. All right. So I did, by the way,
I would ask.
Go ahead. Ask.
Did you watch the video for the first song?
Yes, I did, because you told me 4 years ago to watch the video. Yeah. And so I did, in fact, watch the video this time. I find it cringy as fuck, I'll be totally honest.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. That's what's so great about it. He embraces the cringe so completely and so wholesomely. It always makes me feel good watching him.
Okay.
Especially like when he's dancing with all the people in the park.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, he sent out, like, just, like, hey, I'm going to, like, film this music video. Like, come dressed in your emo goth shit. And, like, let's dance in the middle of this park. And, like, people came out and did that with him. And, like, it's beautiful.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course they did. He's a fucking giant YouTuber. Obviously, okay, maybe I'm just being cynical.
Yeah, but look at that crowd of people.
Yes, no, it's a fantastic crowd. Okay, and honestly, like...
And they all look so cringy.
Yes, towards the end of the video, I was like, okay, this is cringy, but it's wholesome. Okay, yeah, sure. I will say,
all the strangers he dances with.
It's okay. This song is okay.
Oh god, the song itself is okay. Yeah, definitely, 100%. It's some
fine.
YouTuber making music. It's fine. Yeah,
it's fine.
I just like the music video.
There's a couple bit like I like the like bit, you know, like at a minute or whatever. Like
yeah. I honestly don't even hear the music most of the time when I'm watching it. I'm just looking at the music video and smiling really big. I'm just like, yeah.
Okay, all right. So
that's it.
No real additional notes. It's okay.
Yeah, I completely agree with that assessment. It's a vibe.
I still feel like it's a banger.
Oh god, yeah.
This is so fucking
Especially
good, dude.
This is another one where the music video is really good as well. It's not like mind blowing. It doesn't change your interpretation of the song or anything, but
no, but it is good.
It's nice. Yeah, it's a good one.
No,
it's why that has 84 million views.
God, this is so good, man. I know we talked about this 4 years ago, but I wish that their other songs were even close to this.
But they're not.
Good.
Yeah, they're terrible. Yeah. They made one good one, and you know what? That's more than most of us will do. I'm proud of them.
Oh God. It's just like there's just like
It's got that, it's got that poppiness. It's just like it's perfect.
And I mean it's like it's a little disco-y, which I love. Throw me from the grave, 'cause I still feel alive. As always, I start to notice. But like, no,
And it
okay,
goes
so
right
like
back into that funk. Yeah.
things that I wouldn't have picked up on back then. The bass in this, just like that bass sound that they're using, like a
Oh yeah.
or like a growly kind of
Very bassy.
And what that minute 50,
I'm almost there.
minute 51, that like snap and the little ping, like that's one of them little touches that you talk about that are like
Yes. Very important.
very important.
Yeah. Without it, the transition would be like flaccid.
Yeah. God, it's so fucking good, dude. This Feeling by Macross 8299. Still
Oh
a
my
banger.
God, yeah.
Still a fucking banger, dude. So very disco, right? Very, very disco. I mean, Macross is an electronic artist. This is so like acoustic, you know?
What do you mean Macross is an electronic artist?
Macross is an electronic artist.
Wait, this isn't just a soundtrack from Macross?
No. Macross 8299 is a music producer and DJ, and a Mexican electronic music producer and DJ.
Wait, really?
Yes. I mean, obviously,
wow, this
the
makes me
name.
want to watch Macross way less. I always thought this was just like like a selection of music from Macross from the years 82 to 99.
Incorrect.
Okay. That shows you what kind of research I do.
It's fine, dude.
It's none.
But I like.
Wow. That really disappoints me, honestly. This,
I'm sorry to have ruined everything.
I like this. I like this a little less now, to be honest. Now that I'm not imagining like giant robots fighting to this.
I'm sorry
I
to
think
hear
part
that.
of Macross is it's like they're pop stars or something in the robots, and they have to sing to power them or something like that.
Is that how Macross goes?
I'm pretty sure that's at least one of the iterations of Macross works like that.
Okay.
And so like I always pictured this happening like in a robot. Oh damn. Wow.
Oh God, this is so
I
like
mean, it's still a good song, but like that makes it way less good.
you know that like SNL, like the disco people thing where they're like doing the head bob thing. You know what I'm talking about?
No, is that a recent?
No, it's from
sketch,
a
or-
million years ago.
Then I probably do. I just don't remember.
It's fucking Will Ferrell, and just search the Roxbury guys, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh, this, yeah. Like they're all head sinking, and yeah.
Yeah. I do that to this. I just can't
Yes. Oh,
stop.
for sure. Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
Yeah, and then I put Lorne after this song,
I
like
know.
a madman.
Okay, so
Just
Lauren 555. Amazing,
Oh,
no notes.
yeah.
I mean, I loved this at the time. I still love it now. I mean, I guess like so. Okay, I love the like creaky noise. Like, oh, dude.
Yes. Yeah. It's like something that's like a wooden gear or something.
Yeah, like yeah. It's just you could feel like the strain. You know. God, I fucking love
so
this.
good.
And I mean, it's a short track, right? And it's just fucking incredible.
So good. Oh,
Okay, so let's come to the first important moment. So,
good. Okay, yeah. Have you? Yes, please.
Hurt by 1-800-PAIN.
Yes.
God, dude, what a fool I was.
Yeah. What a fool you were.
What
Okay,
a fool
great.
I
Yeah.
was. This is so good, dude.
It's just like, oh my god,
Like,
this
and the-
song is such a vibe.
The little like, burp, 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 like, oh, dude, all the little like bits and great use of distortion.
Yeah, it's like they layer this like grimy, like, film on what this is, like this insanely good production though. Underneath that like layer of grime that they're putting on.
And like you can tell that it's done well because like there's clear elements and there's distorted elements, you know?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. The things they want you to hear, you hear, and the mud is supposed to be mud.
Yes.
Wanna see you hurt. Oh my god.
God, I love how like grind, like not even like metal pushing against metal that it sounds like. I was like, oh, dude. The thing is, it's like when I first listened to this, I heard none of this. I was just hearing the guy. That was it.
Yeah, you weren't hearing all the beeps and boops.
I wasn't hearing anything.
This one also has a good music video, but
Yes.
I feel like I'm going to say that a lot. Specifically, I'm just going to call out the Mexican guy.
Yeah. I
fucking
did watch
tank
the music
top.
video for this.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah.
Dude, the breakdown at the end.
Oh, yeah.
It's like so fucking metal, dude. Like, oh.
Yeah, 100% metal. Yeah. Definitely feels like an Ulver situation where it's like metal into electronic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Masquerade.
Okay, so this is another one. I was kind of like, whatever. And here's the thing. I think this is actually pretty. I mean, this is doing all the things, right? It's got the fucking like not like what is it like the 909 cowbell sound like ding dong ding dong ding dong like that's and it's like funk, right? Like this is like funk trap.
This is like really late stage trap.
I love
like
this.
Where it's like gentrified trap.
Yeah. It's so good though, dude.
I love it. It's so good. I didn't realize trap stopped being a genre, by the way.
Did it?
Trap stopped, like, they stopped making trap music, basically.
Okay. I believe you.
I was just hearing some people talk about it. They're like, yeah, like, I loved when they were making trap music from, like, 2016 to 2020. And I was just like, oh.
Maybe because it's subgenred out. Like, I feel like a lot of trap got absorbed by, like, funk and...
No, exactly. It became funk. Yeah. It just... It's interesting to see that happen in real time. Yes, I love this song, though. Sipping blood like I'm a vampire.
Yeah.
And it's just like the bass.
Oh yeah, dude, so energetic.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Oh. And then at 125.
Yeah, then it just explodes.
Yeah. I honestly do like the other parts of the song a little bit more than this.
Yeah. I actually forgot this part was even in there.
Exactly.
I was like, wait, did you like link a shorter version originally? But I think this is the real version.
I love when the chorus is happening. All that.
Fucking cowbell, man. Because the cowbell is like the funkiest of funk things, but
yeah, I definitely feel like Susista is like a that's a one-hit wonder kind of band. I don't like their other stuff nearly as much as Masquerade.
Fair enough.
Which is not how I feel about the next artist.
I mean, Sewer Slut. Well, you know that I know Sewer Slut is fucking amazing.
Yeah, they're so good. Yeah, the build up. To this song.
Yeah, and then like 40 seconds.
Yes, exactly, and then it explodes.
It sounds so like hoarse, you know, like you know.
Yeah, no, I love the vocal tenor
fry
is so good.
Almost
fry, sure, yeah, so good. And then the deep vocals happening. Oh.
Yeah, then it's just like fucking amen break, like just distorted as fuck amen break.
Classic.
Oh, dude, fucking just drum and bass, just like...
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't break beat. I'll leave.
It was a good try.
God, this is so blown out. I fucking love it. It's just
it's so blown out. It's like, it's hard to tell. You know, you want to occupy all of the different frequencies. It's important.
Yes. So then Scream by Kevin Kempt.
Okay, this also might be another song that I'm like less... the novelty's worn off a little bit for this
really
song when I listen to it.
Okay, you know what? I think I was wrong about this. This is fucking great.
You love this song.
I think this is fucking fantastic. Like the 15 seconds, a little like the little beeps.
No, I love those beeps, yeah.
Songs that I'm not proud of anymore. Well, I'm proud of it. I think it sounds great. I was so wrong about because like the production is so good. Like this reminds me a lot of the Grey Data album, 5-Star Hotel, Grey Data.
Yes.
It's super in your face and super fucking dense, but it's clear. Like the bass is like even after all like this like super distorted screaming, like it's
the
all
bass
like,
is definitely like one of the best parts for sure of this song.
It's very there's not a lot going on in this, but it feels very intentional.
Yeah, I do love this song. It is really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, this is so fucking good.
I think what it is that I don't think Kevin Kemp's other songs are. It's like, what else does he have here? Monster Energy Gun.
Oh god, dude, the bass sound at like 330 where it goes like it's 330 132, sorry.
I'm about to say, yeah, I was like, wait, what?
132 where it goes like
oh yeah. Yeah. Oh. No, it is really good. It is a great song. I guess my emotions, specifically what it is how I feel about that last like 5 seconds where he's like, I did all of it, by the way.
Yeah.
My emotions on that fluctuate from listen to listen. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, that was a power move. That's awesome. And sometimes I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, no, it's cringy. And honestly, like I'm sort of discounting that part a little bit in favor of the fact that I like the production on the rest.
No, it is. Yeah, it's a good song. It is. I just heard it a lot. I over listened to it when I first discovered it, I think.
I certainly under listened to it.
Yes. And together we have listened to it the correct amount.
The Bond Jr. is still good. It's soul crushingly sad.
Yep. Yeah, it's brutal. Continues to be brutal.
I love the little key noises.
Key noises.
Yeah, it sounds like jingly keys.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Fucking love that.
Yeah, like we're like 120-ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the transition to like 2 minutes.
Yeah. I love that noise. It's such like a
siren.
It's very like 80s cyberpunky a little bit. Like it feels like something could be in like Blade Runner.
Yes. Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
But I love it. I mean, it's I don't know if it's like just like, is it like it almost sounds kind of like a guitar, like a tremolo picked guitar with like a shit fucking ton of reverb on it or something. So it's almost kind of like
siren or something.
Like a siren? Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's what it always sounds like to me.
It's very black metal, honestly, in a lot of ways.
Great.
So yeah, this song great. Thought it was great then, still think it's great now. All right, Ariana Grande.
Yeah. What do you think? What is your opinion the same on this one?
No, I actually like this less than I liked it before.
Wow, less.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? Let me just because so you have soured on this a little bit. So I'm not going to beat a dead horse too much. But isn't the production on this kind of boring?
Yeah, it's flat.
It's flat.
Yeah,
here's
it's
the
very
thing.
Flat. Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think it's ultimately, it could even be the correct choice for this. Because I mean, like, the production is, it's very like, it's taking out a lot of the high end because obviously they're trying to highlight her voice, and it's probably the right choice. I mean, like, obviously, I think this was a popular song, so I don't doubt.
I mean, I put it on a podcast.
Yeah, I don't doubt that it was like the right choice to make, but like, there's very little going on here, and none of it's particularly interesting to me. You know,
Yeah.
It just sounds really generic. And like, we were talking the last podcast about Toxic by Britney Spears. Like, if you talk about good pop music, like, Toxic fucking rules. You know, like, Toxic is an amazing fucking song. This sucks. I'm sorry. Like, I think this sucks. Like,
Yeah, no, it does. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, it almost feels empty.
yeah. Okay. I'm not going to belabor the point then. I just like, I listened to this. I was just like, you know what? I back then I disliked it for different reasons. Now I dislike it I just think the song is not that great.
All right, let's take a short break before we go to Rat.
Okay.
So I can discuss this tea that I'm drinking.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right, let's go. Tea review podcast in the middle of the podcast.
So I'm drinking, what's it called?
Kimun.
Kimu. This was meant to be like another malt one, right?
Correct.
It has a like, how can I describe it? It has the woodiness that I come to expect out of teas like this.
Uh-huh.
But it's like I'm eating a piece of wood with a flower on it. There's like a floral high note that's very weird.
Okay.
It's not quite as floral as like the jasmine, obviously.
Yeah.
It's definitely like the maltiness is so thick that it like is no longer malty. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
I don't know if I like it or not.
Okay. So you would put this below the Black Beauty in terms of deliciousness.
Maybe it's like it might grow on me because I'm only halfway through my cup at this point. And I'm also drinking this straight, whereas I drink the Black Beauty with honey.
Oh yeah, you got to try it with the honey next time. But like, yeah, because
I'm sure I'll love it with the honey, but I always want to try it straight first.
Yes.
And the fact that I'm still drinking it, even though I'm just drinking literal black tea, is a pretty good sign.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel like the Black Beauty is very just like, it's just malt bomb. Like that's all it is. Whereas the Kimun,
all it is.
Yeah, like the Kimun has like more nuance to it. So like if you're just looking for malt bomb, then Black Beauty all the way. But if you want some other notes in there, that's what the Kimun gives you.
This one is almost like caramelly.
Yeah.
There's a sweetness to it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I it's almost like in a way. So if Black Beauty is malty, then that's almost like the top of the creme brulee, like the burnt sugar.
Yes. Yeah, it's almost burnt sugary. Yes, that's a really good way of describing it. Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. All right. No, good pause. Correct pause.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Fucking Rat by Penelope Scott.
Yeah. I mean.
Okay.
I mean, this song is more relevant now.
Okay, so I got the joke 4 years ago. I still get the joke now. I still think that this is kind of like a mediocre song, but my God, is this the relevant song right now?
Yes, this is really relevant.
I was listening. I was like, oh, that's right. This is the Elon Musk song, and boy, is this.
Just like, wow. Just like, and she wrote this in 2020. Imagine, I want to know what Penelope Scott feels about. Can we get a Rat 2?
Yeah, exactly. Where's my Rat 2 Electric Boogaloo?
Yeah. I need a second Rat, please.
Wow.
Yeah, so great. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, okay, so Blue by Sweeping Promises. So this is, I mean, I like the song probably as much as I liked it back then, but something I didn't point out at the time, and I noticed this time around, there's like a little bit of like a Pink Floyd-ish bit in here. And I'll point it out when I hear it. Yeah, so like at 50 seconds.
The
like Pink Floyd had that on one of their albums at one point, and it almost sounds exactly the same to me for some reason. So
I mean, I would not be surprised if these people were inspired by Pink Floyd.
Yes, I mean, it's a very like minimal song, but like it was just one of those things that just like immediately jumped out at me. It was like, oh shit, that's like a really Pink Floyd-y bit.
I haven't listened to a lot of Pink Floyd, but this whole song kind of sounds Pink Floyd-y, right? Like
I could see that in like certain areas and
like
certain
the production. It's like I definitely listened to like The Wall and stuff in high school, but it's been a while.
So if I throw you some, so I'm gonna put Corporal Clegg at you here real quick. This is Saucer Full of Secrets. This is old fucking Pink Floyd. Like 55 seconds on this. Oh no, actually even before 44 seconds. That's really where I want to go. Like 44 seconds. I don't know if you hear it at all.
I mean, I definitely, it's the same like beat.
Yeah, it's like meow.
Yeah, it's just the tone is totally different though, obviously.
Also, Jesus Christ, this is like a really wide fucking album, man. Like it's like totally different sounds in the right left channels.
Oh my God, you're right. Wow. That's disorienting.
It's disorienting. It sounds fucking wild. But
Blue.
Yes, Blue. It's good.
No, I like the way she sings the word blue.
Blue.
Really, the whole reason I got onto this list in the first place. I like the way she says the word blue. Blue. It's just like, yep, I'm sold. And then, of course, Graham Cartner.
Oh, dude. Love this. I mean, this was one of the big inspirations for me initially of like, oh, this is really fucking cool. I want to make music that sounds like this.
Yeah, and I can make music that sounds like this.
Yes. So fucking good.
I still love the rapid vibrato of all of it.
Yeah, I mean, like the stutter effect.
Yes, the stutter effect. That's a great way of putting it. Just a great song. Ugh.
All right. Somebody that I used to know. So I love everything up to 144 of this, or a minute 44 rather, not 144.
Yeah, the big pink most played.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been ragging on this for years, right? I'm not sure. I still think that all they did was just crank up the distortion on this and nothing else. But I'm no longer 100% sure about that. Like, so if this is intentional and more complicated than I just cranked up the distortion on the bass, then mea culpa on this, right? Like I'm wrong. I don't think it is, because like, you know, like, for instance, like Scream or Grey Data or fucking Hurt, right? Or, I mean, even the Sewer Slut track, right? Like, any of those, like, I feel like when you do this correctly, there is more, like, you could tell, like, that there's, like, the distortion is there, but, the other elements aren't themselves just smashed to pieces. Whereas in this, they are, but at the same time, it's just like, was that an intentional choice, or did I just crank up the volume on something as loud as it went, and it's just like you're just smashing against the limiter? Like, I don't know. And the fact that I don't know makes me like this track more, where I'm like, did they do something clever here, or is this just stupid? I'm no longer able to tell.
I love it either way. Especially the Black Mass.
The what?
Black Mass.
Oh.
At 144. It just says it once.
Hang on.
Black Mass. I just love it. It's just so out of place.
Hang on.
But it fits perfectly.
Oh, Black Mass. Okay, I heard
Black Mass. Yeah, just like the like signature or whatever of the artist. I don't know.
Because it's like, it's ducking the volume out of everything else. So it's like, it really does sound like he's just, like, and it's funny because I was actually like earlier today, was it today or was it yesterday? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I was trying to recreate that effect, and I think that I got it by just slamming the distortion on a bass drum. And I think that's what's happening here, but like, I could be wrong. He could actually be like side chaining against the rest of the instruments to like make them duck out like that. It's hard to tell. I don't know. It's either genius or it's stupid, and I'm not sure which it is.
Genius.
Oh, God. And then Crush by Tessa Violet.
Yeah. Which we all love still.
Yes. But I love it in a different way than I did before. Like, I feel like, and I guess I did talk about like the little touches, but like, again, not to just continue to dunk on the Ariana Grande track, but like, there's so much more like high frequency information in this song than there is in Thank You Next. Like, the hi-hats are very bright. Like, some of those like percussion hits are very bright. There's like a little like doot, 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 doot. She's got, I guess, maybe like a kind of like a more like vocal fry-y kind of like lower voice a little bit, but like,
yeah, she's way more tenor or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not like it's not like these elements are completely out of her vocal range, right? Like, her voice is another instrument in the mix versus like just the front and center piece and everything is literal just backup dancers. You know what I mean?
Yes, no, 100%. Yes. It's integrated much more into the song. And it feels like the parts that are silent feel intentionally silent.
Yes.
Instead of like feeling like gaps. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I talked 4 years ago about like the kind of like start-stoppiness of this track, and I mean, I still feel the same way. Like, I love those little like, there's a lot of space left in here, and I think that like just makes all the hits hit harder, and it makes all of the like it makes the cadence like more what's the word for it? Like, it makes the cadence more apparent, and it just kind of like, it just makes everything hit harder, I guess, is really what I'm trying to get at.
Yes, no, it's great. Oh, it's perfect.
And it's full of little touches, like little claps, little like phone rings, little snaps. It's like,
yeah, I love a good background texture to a song.
And her voice just has a lot of personality.
Beats catchy. Yeah, it's a great song.
So fucking good.
Now, that's what I wanna do now. Yeah, great.
Oh, so fucking good.
Well, I'm glad you could find newfound joy in these songs.
Dude, Hurt and Scream were such a missed opportunity on my part. Like, yeah. I was so incorrect about, I mean, I was incorrect about the entire Dorian concept album, but we'll just put that to the side. But like, yes. No, I'm so glad that we did this, because like I was so disappointed by my own impressions of this like the first go around, and oh, dude, I feel like I heard this for the first time.
Well, great, because these are some. I'm glad you can appreciate them, because they deserve to be enjoyed.
Absolutely, and I'm glad I got another chance to dunk on the Ariana Grande song that I didn't like. I'm glad I double tap. I'm glad that I wasn't incorrect about that, because if I'd went back and been like, oh, god damn it, that track was actually amazing, like my entire diatribe that I went on about it would feel so hollow now, but I'm like, no, I was right. That track fucking sucks. It's not that good. Oh, shit. All right, man. Excellent. Yeah. Okay, so speaking of righting wrongs, and we haven't done this in a while, but so when I was listening to the old episode, one of the things we mentioned on there is that I've never seen Paprika.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You want to watch Paprika?
Yes.
All right, we'll do that for the next one.
Yes. Oh my god, that's gonna be amazing.
There we go. So we're gonna do a movie. It's Blast from the Past. We haven't done a movie in a really long time, but
and it's Paprika, which means we have an amazing soundtrack to talk about with that movie too.
Fuck yeah! There we go. Oh, so it's the best of both worlds. We're gonna be
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, a big part of that movie is how good the soundtrack is. So that's awesome.
Hell yeah. Okay, so Paprika, that is what we will do next time. This was good. I'm glad we fixed, we corrected the past. So all of the angry comments that you should have typed 4 years ago, still type them now, please. But then just know that I've fixed the problems.
Dumbledore kills Snape with Rosebud. That'll get us some angry comments. No problem.
With his lightsaber on the bridge of the Enterprise. Okay.
On the 5th moon of Endor. Okay.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
See ya.
Peace.